There go that yoke of iron, man. There go that yoke of iron that they put on our neck. Alright, there it is on it. For you all black women, alright, you Jake women, yeah man, they had irons of yoke on y'all necks too, man. Y'all love the so-called white man. Alright. And that's also twofold, man. Because the yoke of iron is what? Heavy burden. Slavery. Okay? It say, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle fled, a nation whose tongue I shall not understand. Okay? What nation that's talking about? It's talking about America. Okay? Most High said that his people is going to be taken into captivity by a nation. Alright? That's swift as the eagle, which is America. Okay? We were brought over here to serve slavery on them cargo slave ship under our enemy, which is you so-called white people. Alright? Verse 50, a nation of fierce countenance which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. And that's what they did, man. Alright? They didn't care, man, if you was old, a woman, a child. They threw you on them cargo slave ships. Alright? Had y'all packed in them boats, man. Alright, with no room where you could go use the bathroom. Alright? Getting sick, threw you overboard. Okay, fed your children to alligators, raped, robbed, and murdered. So-called Native American Indians for all this land, man. Okay? So-called white man is the devil who the Bible speaks of. Alright? Okay? It says according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, although blacks make up only 14% of the U.S. population, which they can't number Israel, man. They account for more than 50% of all diagnosed HIV cases in the country, Press TV correspondent said on Monday, okay? It says, federal officials also say that African American men are 8 times more likely to contract the AIDS-causing virus than their white counterparts, and twice as likely as Hispanics. So I did a little percentage breakdown, right? So I said, okay, out of every 10 African Americans, 8 of them are more likely to catch the HIV virus, right? So that's 80%. Okay, it say 8 times more likely to contract the AIDS-causing virus than their white counterpart, would mean out of every 10 so-called white people, only one gonna contract HIV virus. Alright? And half of the Hispanics will be 40%. Okay? Which shows you who the most size people are, man. So-called Negroes, they lead, man. They on top in every category. And then you got the Hispanics next, man. They say black women, meanwhile, 19 times as likely as white women to become HIV positive, and 4 times as likely as Hispanics. Alright? So I did the same thing. Alright? I don't know, you probably can see it right there. Got 80% of the black women catch HIV, 20% Hispanic catch it, and only 4.2% of the so-called white people catch it, man. So that shows you right there who the most high chosen people are, man. Okay? Israelites, the true biblical Hebrew Israelites of the so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American. Alright? They say the reasons for these disparities are complex. The correspondent further explained. The prevalence of the HIV virus and other sexually transmitted diseases are higher in the black community. Okay? So how can the ones calling themselves Jews be the real Jews? Hell, they don't lead in HIV cases, man. Alright? HIV is not known heavily in the so-called Jewish community or the so-called white people community. They say, in general, most likely due in part to a lack of testing, a lack of adequate education. Alright? So they don't want us to be educated, man. They do. They want us to be educated in that false doctrine that they teach. Okay? That wicked behind school system that they got us going to. Alright? They don't teach us none but lies in the school system. In these churches. Alright? You say, let me get Deuteronomy 28, 43. You say the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. Okay? Alright, so who is above the so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American? So-called white man. Alright? If we're God's chosen people, why we up under y'all? Alright? The scripture said it. That the stranger, which is you other nations, was going to get above us very high. Alright? And we was going to be very low. Verse 44. It say, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. So who we got to go to, man, to get treated for these diseases, man? So-called white man. Alright? And if you go there, he gonna give you a whole bunch of runaround. Alright? You got to have Medicaid, or you ain't got no insurance. Alright? That's another curse, man. It says many experts agree disparities in access to health care and poverty also contribute to the increased risk of HIV in the African American community. Alright? Now, it says that the so-called African Americans are in poverty, right? Let's get some, man. Let's get the book of Revelation, chapter 2. Revelation chapter 2 verses 9 says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Okay? Who is he talking about? Don't y'all brothers know y'all Israelites, man, according to the Bible? Alright, the real Jews are the so-called Negroes living here in America and throughout the four corners of the earth. We are God's chosen people. Okay? We the ones living in poverty. We the ones that need somebody to come back and get us up out the hood. Alright? That way that we'll rule again, man. We gonna rule this earth again, man. Okay? Because we was the Most High put us in slavery under our enemy. According to Deuteronomy chapter 28. Alright? Now who did we go into slavery up under? Did we not go into slavery up under the so-called white man? They put us on cargo slave ship, which was prophesied in the Bible.
Yo, what's happening? Oh, I just wanted to know who your ministry is. That Jesus Christ?
Oh,
or is it Muhammad?
No, I'm not a Muslim.
Oh,
No.
Oh, so reason. Because I noticed the cop came around. I was at McDonald's.
Nah.
And I thought he was giving you a hard time.
You said, yeah, I'm teaching who the world calls Jesus Christ. This is not Jesus Christ right here.
No.
He ain't look like that according to the Bible.
No.
But this is a real man though.
Yeah,
Caesar Borgia.
Yeah.
But according to the Bible, who the world calls Jesus Christ looks something like this. This is not him, but this is just a description of him.
Oh, okay.
Alright? But I'm out here to wake up these people that's on this side.